Hi boys and girls, and welcome to Storytime with Mrs. Dykstra. Today we will be reading Chapter 6 called Squeezy Lips in Junie B. Jones and Some Sneaky Peeky Spying. Let's get started. I didn't tattle on Mrs. That's because if I told Mother, I would get into trouble for spying. And if I told the store guy, Mrs. might go to jail. And so I just kept it a secret inside my head, because nobody can see inside your head, not even if they look in your ears. On Sunday, Grandma and Grandpa Miller came to our house for dinner, only I couldn't talk to them that much. That's because secrets are very slippery, and I didn't want them to slip out of my mouth by accident. Why so quiet tonight, Junie B? Grandma Miller asked at the table. Cat got your tongue? My mouth went wide open. What cat, Grandma? Is it the same cat that got killed by the ice cream truck? How come he wants to get my tongue now? Did that tongue get squished in the accident? Grandma Miller made a face. Then she didn't eat her roast beef anymore. Mother looked surprised at me. You sure did get chatty all of a sudden. Does this mean that you're not mad about the cookies anymore? And so then I remembered and stopped talking again, or else my secret might slip out. I squeezed my lips together very tight, and because what else? Even the next day when I was on the bus at school, my lips stayed squeezed. I did a wave at her. That Grace frowned at me. How come you're not saying hi? You have to say hi, that's the rules. Except for I didn't say hi. And so then she called me the name of Big Stinky. And when I got to school, that Grace and Lucille said I was being a meanie. And so those two played horses all by themselves, and I didn't play with them. And that's how come I finally had to sing something very loud at them. I got a secret! Ha 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 ha! I sang at them, so that Grace put her hands on her hips. So, she said, why do we care? Do we care, Lucille? Except for just then Lucille run to me speedy quick, 'cause she cares, that's why. If you tell me your secret, I'll be your best friend, she said. Yeah, only I can't, Lucille, I explained, 'cause if I tell you my secret, Mrs. might get into trouble, and so I have to keep it inside my head. Lucille did a frown at me. It's not good to keep secrets inside your head, Junie B, she said. My brother says keeping secrets inside your head makes pressure inside there, and soon the pressure gets very hard, and your head will pop. And my eyes got very big at her. Oh no, I hollered really upset. Then I holded my head really tight with my hands, and I run my very fastest to the nurse's office, because she has Band-Aids to hold your head together, I think. Okay, here's the picture of Junie at the nurse holding her head. She's pretty darn cute, isn't she? My head's gonna blow, my head's gonna blow, I yelled at that nurse. She jumped up from her desk and hurried over to me. What's wrong, Junie B? Do you have a headache? She asked. No, I have a bad secret, and it's about Mrs., and only I can't tell anybody, and now there's pressure in my head, and I need a Band-Aid or else it's gonna explode. The nurse said to calm down, and then she put a Band-Aid on my head, and me and her went to principal's office. Principal is the boss of the school. Me and him know each other very good. That's because I kept on getting sent down there, and so now I'm not even afraid of that guy. Principal sat me in the big wooden chair.
Good afternoon, Junie B, he said. What's the trouble today?
Good afternoon, I said back. My head's gonna blow. Principal frowned his eyes at me.
Why do you think that? He asked.
I did a little bit of squinting and squirming and moving around, 'cause I got a secret in there, that's why I said. Principal sat down at his big desk and he folded his hands.
Maybe if you tell me your secret, I can help you, he said.
Yeah, only I can't talk about it, I told him. Principal looked disappointed at me. But
I thought we were pals, he said.
We are, I said, and I'm not even afraid of you. Principal did a chuckle.
Good. That's good, he said. Then why don't you tell me what's bothering you, Junie B?
That's when I did a huffy breath at him. 'Cause that guy wasn't listening to me, of course. Yeah, I already said that I can't talk, remember that? Because if I talk, then I might accidentally tell you that my teacher stole grapes at the grocery store. And then she might have to go to jail, and that's how come I just have to keep that secret inside my head, and that's all! I smoothed my skirt very nice. The end, I said. Then I squeezed my lips together very tight, or else the secret might slip out. Only guess what? I think it already did. Okay, boys and girls. Junie B is trying very hard to be a good girl and not tell on her teacher. Do you think the principal how do you think the principal is going to handle this situation? Do you think Mrs. really did something really wrong? Do you think the principal is going to talk to Mrs.? Do you think the principal is going to talk to Junie B? What do you think the principal is going to do about what Junie B said? What do you think Mr. DeLauder would do if you went into his office and told Mr. DeLauder that I ate grapes at the store? Okay, sending you my love. I hope you're catching it. Hold it right here in your heart, because I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful day today.